Okay, you guys, I'm back with another video, as you can tell. Now, before I go on, I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone who's ever shared my video, whoever dropped a like on it, and everyone that's still doing that. And I hope all your New Year's resolutions come true, all your wishes, etc. And if you're new to this channel or not, be sure to subscribe right now. It's free. Support the channel and it will continue to support you. Be sure to share my videos in your Facebook feed and your Twitter feed, that's now known as X. Feel free to Snapchat and TikTok about me, drop me in your community tab, and even link me in your Instagram stories. And check out the rest of my videos after watching this one, which is already in progress. Now, I want to address a few things, and I'm going to get right to it. I know by the time y'all watch this video, you would have already seen his little desperate, crappy video that he dropped Friday, because apparently Instagram is not really doing it for him. You know, at the time of recording this video. Now, I want to make a few points here, as always. He did this little fake trip to the bank to pull out this $50,000 bill money. Now, I want to help out some of you. Some of you don't really know what it's like. Now, before y'all get all in your little feelings, I don't have time for that. So, if you're going to be all extra sensitive and all girlified, I suggest you click off, okay? I'm not talking to bays. I am talking to the fellas. I need somebody to kick in. That's manly to handle this. So now, they cut some of this red tape out. When you pull out more than 10,000 and you start pulling out, you know, reasonable sums of money that most people can't do, they don't give you your money out loose the way he is. Now, he tried to perpetrate and have the bands that the bank give you laid right there in the ashtray and the cup holder area and on near the console. Now, before some of you say, well, it wasn't there when he went. Okay, like I said, you just be quiet. Now, the ones that want to learn, listen, it's fake. This trip was recently filmed. It's all cap. He's kind of responding to me. My last video a week ago, I talked about he ain't really his money to spend. He just kept the bank bands around it, so they don't recount it. Because let me tell you something, you take that large sum of money out the bank, the bands are placed a certain kind of way. And once you take them off, they can tell if they've been moved. But it's just like when you get coins and stuff in it. If you take them coins out of there and think you're going to put it back in there the way they got it, you're going to be sadly mistaken. They got a way of knowing. And then you can't, even though you look at it and say, I'm going to slide it back on, they can tell it been moved. It's something that we don't know. So the point of that is, so he took them out of there. Now, it ain't no big deal. If you took the money out of the bank bands, all they're going to do is run it through the money counter. Now, some do it anyway, but some do it anyway and some don't. Now, here's my point of proving that. After I said that in the video, he spent this whole week showing the money out of those bank bands, which proved that he watched my video. for the ones that don't believe me. So now he went to the bank and he magically got all these rubber bands to put around the money, and it's out of the bands already as you trying to drive home. That's a light bulb right there for you. Then when he got back home, and by driving to this fictitious bank that he probably doesn't even does business at, he kind of showing you generally where he lives. Because that bank wasn't far from his home. Anyone that knows where that bank is could definitely figure out where he lived. Because he ain't driving far. And then he driving in that truck too? Come on. He don't ride nowhere in that truck. But that's not here nor there. My point is, he saw my video. He figured, okay, I'm going to show him that I can take the bands off as my money. Whoop-de-doo. The trip was fake. Now, my point about this whole thing is, it's funny how you started giving out 3,000. Then you went down to 1,500. And then you went down to, I'm just going to cash out random people that enter cash. When you went, it's funny how he went all the way down to that. And then when he heard me talk about it to try and combat me, he's pulling out the little bit of money that he's getting from people that is stupid enough to still enter, hoping that this once maybe he'll give it away. Believe it or not, fellas, it's some people still stupid enough to enter. Some people are stupid enough to do it. It's some that us. I know it. But it's not many. Now, going back to the money. When you go to the bank and you get a large amount of money out, they give you a bank bag. Some banks give out a clear bag with their logo on it. And they seal the money up with this little dyed color glue. And it's hard to open that bag. Now, if anybody on this page that went and got a large sum of money out, they know what I'm talking about. Now, if you pull out tens of thousands of dollars regularly, you'll know what I'm talking about. And him picking that bank of all, which is a high-class bank, that's even worse. They do that. See, he does that because a lot of you guys that watch this video don't play around with large sum of money like that. And again, for y'all jumping, oh, y'all saying we poor. No. You got to be honest. Most of the people that subscribe to him, most of the people that keep hoping that he's actually going to give it away, even though he's constantly ripping off the same batch of people over and over, don't make a lot of money. Nobody's saying you're poor. I'm just saying that everybody on this page is rich. And since we're going to talk about poor, anyone that can drop 50, 60,000 or 100K is not going to enter a contest like that. Before somebody says, oh, you got to be poor to enter. I remember one of you put that stupid comment on one of my videos about a week or so back. And to you that wrote that, I'm talking to you. Because I only seen it like once or twice from you. And it was you both times. Anyone that got 50, 60K in their bank account is not going to enter a little contest like this because they got enough money to go get their own truck and not fool with a criminal like this. Only people that enter contests like this is someone that works hard. You know, they saving their money to buy them something, but they don't have enough yet. And then they see an opportunity that they figure it will work. Now, lo and behold, your boy Leonardus takes advantage of that. This is why he gets so many people. Most of the people he take advantage of is people that can't afford to buy. And I said again, most of the people he take advantage of is the people that can't afford to buy a new truck. or even a pre-owned truck. You take advantage of someone who ain't got 50,000 or 20,000, someone who ain't even got 10,000. He take advantage of those people, the ones that really can't afford to take the loss. With this same person running around saying he's a God-fearing person and he's a good person. If you're a God-fearing person, why would you take advantage of poor people? Anyone that works hard, and don't get me wrong, anyone that cannot afford to spend 50 or 100,000 on a regular basis is poor. And ain't nothing wrong with being poor. Everybody can't be rich or wealthy. This channel support the poor. This is why I'm even doing it. I'm not rich. But I'm definitely not stupid enough to give him my money. And I got enough money to buy my own trucks. Okay? I don't enter contests like that. But to get more into my point of this video, and my message to you, Leonardus. I know you watch my videos, and you watch intently. It's funny how I used to watch a few of your videos every now and then, a while back. I mean, a while back. And now you're my biggest supporter. It was funny how the tide turns. But to you, if you do not give away the truck, and I mean give it away to someone real, someone reputable, someone that's not your cousin or your best friend's little sister, boyfriend, or someone you used to work with, cousin. I know you say, oh yeah, I'm going to deliver it to the person directly. If you do not do that, and you re-gank these people, the reason why you're hiding now, it's going to get worse. Now, if you're too stupid to understand what I'm saying to you, now a lot of people don't know why you're hiding. They got their idea. But I understand why you're hiding, why you're driving in different vehicles, and you ain't even driving that car you call the daily. You ain't even driving that as much because it's you've been getting spotted in that. And you're also getting spotted in your new down low vehicle that you think no one know you got. Yeah, and just so you know that I'm not confused, it's an SUV. Not a crossover. Now, I'm not going to say what it is. Because I already know at this point, your eyes are stretch even bigger than they already are. Your eyes are on Garfield, like the cat. Now, hopefully, you're not too much of a mindless la babuno. Okay? So you can't understand this, because I know you slow. I already know you ain't did well in school. We're not going to get into that. Your father done put you out there, and a few other people. But we're not going to get into that. What we're going to get into, if you do not give this truck away to a real person, and you gank even more people that you already ain't ganked a few times, and they just hoping that this time is the one, those people are going to be angrier than anybody else. Because they're gonna feel that I held you down and this is what you did. You think you can't go nowhere now without problems. You're going to have real problems. And at some point, somebody is going to get angry enough and they're going to get to where you at. Remember now, you're not in Calabasas level gated community. You're in a gated community, but you're not in Calabasas now. I'm not going to say any more than that. To protect the integrity of myself and my channel. Just take it easy. But anyway, That's all I'm going to say. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe right now. Set your bell icon to all. Be sure to share me on your Facebook, Twitter, now known as X, feed. And link me inside your Instagram story. Feel free to TikTok and Snapchat about me. Support the channel and it will support you. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.